Frank Fritz, star of American Pickers, owned an antique store in Illinois that sold stained goods, such as blankets and soiled clothing. The Illinois antique store owned by American Pickers star Frank Fritz is selling soiled goods, such as rugs, blankets, and garments. Frank Fritz Finds is a shop in Savannah, Illinois, owned by Frank 60. The store sells antiques, ranging from furniture to vintage signs. Only the U.S. Sun has access to images of Frank's least glamorous possessions, such as stains on apparel. There were several heavy red stains on a purple and white blanket in one image that was only obtained by the U.S. Sun. These $22 vintage white baby sneakers seem to be filthy. Apparatus quality defects. The bad conditions of the store have also been covered by the U.S. Sun in the past. Continue reading about American Pickers. It was hard to see the antiquities inside the glass display case in one of the photos. Thick cobwebs were visible in the shop's corners in another image. Some antiques even had cobwebs on them. Dust is all over the shelves and antiques in the store. Fans of DJTS suspect season's favorite on view has surreptitiously joined. Regarding the store, the ceiling paint was flaking off. Even the wiring from a hole in the wall is visible. The hardwood planks were shown to be sinking into the ground in another picture. Observing, but Frank Fritz Finds has generated sales in spite of the subpar merchandise and conditions. There was orange tape with the words "sold" on some of the antiques in the store. One of the things with a sticker was a white cabinet with glass doors and shelves, as seen in an exclusive photo obtained by the U.S. Sun. According to a previous article by the U.S. Sun, the store even offers new things for purchase. An ancient croquet set is among the antiques. A chandelier with floral details is another new addition. In addition, Frank is currently asking $138 for a vintage seashell teapot, rug, and wreath. In addition, he is offering for sale the sign Hog Dog, the ultimate hot dog stand. An antique insulator may cost $200 or more to buy. Frank is selling a book called Is Salami and Eggs Better Than Sex?, written by Alan King and Mimi Sheraton. A vintage doll with cracks on her arms and face is also on sale for $115. Other antique dolls range in price from $28 to $65. Frank is also asking an astounding $1,500 for a baby doll. Yearly sales. The annual sales of the location were previously covered by the U.S. Sun. According to Experian's business valuation report for Frank Fritz Finds, the company's expected yearly revenues are $25,000. At 27, the business has a medium-risk business credit score. The shop was rated as medium-high risk, 4 out of 5, by the Financial Stability Risk Ratings. This indicates that the rating agency feels there is a 10% potential risk of severe financial distress within the next 12 months, according to the study. The CONSERVA2RSIP of Frank. Following his stroke in July 2022, Frank hasn't been as actively involved in the company. On August 18, Frank's close friends requested an immediate appointment of a temporary conservator and guardian for the celebrity, stating that his stroke had left his decision-making capacity so impaired. The U.S. Sun was able to obtain conservatorship paperwork that disclosed intentions to renovate the business. The conservator Midwest-owned bank filed an initial plan that stated, Mr. Fritz is a well-known collector with numerous outbuildings full of valuable collections. The conservator intends to leave those items mostly as they are, with the exception of stocking Mr. Fritz's antique store in Savannah, IL as needed. The conservator has not yet inventoried those items. The conservator hopes that Frank will once again be able to choose and set the price of the goods. Firing of Frank. Frank took a hiatus from American Pickers during an episode in March 2020 to recuperate from back surgery, which resulted in 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. Additionally, he disclosed to the U.S. Sun that he spent 77 days in an Iowan recovery center for alcohol abuse. During the 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun, Frank disclosed his conflict with co-star Mike. However, a buddy revealed to the Quad City Times that Frank and Mike spent Memorial Day weekend together in tears. The U.S. Sun was informed by a source that everything between them is fine. They have 40 years of mutual acquaintance. They completed high school together and have all of these experiences. Since Frank had the stroke, the insider claimed that Mike has seen him a few times. The two have also texted and called each other today. Fransky now, as he still has a lengthy recovery ahead of him. The U.S. Sun earlier revealed that Frank continues to get physical therapy assistance while residing in an assisted living home. Frank was unable to communicate verbally or physically, so he has been there. He remains in an assisted living facility, a close friend of Mike's asserted. Even though Frank got his verbal back, the insider insisted that the star has struggled with improving his movement. He's had a really hard time getting motivated. The insider asserted he found the drive to talk, but he's not quite there with the physical therapy. However, according to a second person who is close to Frank's family, he is healing at his own speed. The second insider stated, he's been working really hard to not overdo himself, stress himself out, and honor his health. He's not going overboard or making an effort to impress himself. He is respecting the current state of affairs. For physical treatment, he is merely at the assisted living facility. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.